Fighting games were made for combos, and Mortal Kombat is no exception. Mastering a long combo is satisfying and does massive damage to the opponent. In fact, sometimes they do too much damage, which is why the combo breaker was invented. But what if I told you there's a way to take combo breaker out of the game completely? And what if I told you that pro players have been doing that for years? Today, you'll be learning the biggest cheat in Mortal Kombat history. So if you love amazing combos and Mortal Kombat, then leave a like down below and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Without any further ado, let's get started. Looking for cheap software like Windows 11 for less than $3? Well, Royal CD Keys has you covered. Like this amazing deal on Tekken 7 Deluxe Edition for less than $16. That includes the Season Pass and an entirely new game mode. And don't forget to use my code TrueUnderdog for 10% off. The Steam code will get emailed to you very soon. Then you can open Steam, enter the code, and enjoy all these incredible games for a great price. And don't forget, there's also a $50 giveaway every week. To enter their giveaway, simply click my link in the pinned comment or video description. Then click the rewards program and follow the instructions on screen. Purchasing software and games is fast, easy, and safe with Royal CD Keys, and I can't recommend them enough. A massive shout out to Burrito Voorhees for making this video possible. He showed me so many more exploits and combos than I already knew about, which of course makes this video way more interesting. So first up, we have Mortal Kombat 9, and in this game, you could not combo break projectiles. So this right here, a full combo. You could not escape any of that. All 15% was guaranteed once the first fireball landed. And that might not seem like a big deal, but keep in mind Shang Tsung has entire combos with just his fireballs, and the entire thing is guaranteed. You can't break away from any of it unless he decides to hit you with a regular attack. And then if the Shang Tsung player knew what they were doing, they could guarantee 40% damage after the first touch. All of this combo is unbreakable. You have to hold all this damage, because once again, you can't break projectiles in this game. And then on top of that, certain moves can't be broken either, like Shang Tsung's Soul Steal. This move is also unbreakable for whatever reason. And that's not unique to Shang Tsung. There are plenty of characters with attacks that just can't be combo broken for whatever reason. But the thing is, this Soul Steal is really good. It restands the opponent at the end of a long combo, which means they don't get access to their invincible wake up, which is really good for Shang Tsung. And then on top of that, he gets a damage buff after the transformation. So yeah, this move is really good on its own, but then on top of that, it's also not breakable. So a really, really good move. And as a result, you might think that Shang Tsung is like top tier, right? Top 5 in the game, but honestly no. At the highest level of play, he was just okay, but at the casual level, he could be pretty good. Because once again, having guaranteed damage is pretty scary in the hands of any player. And one more great example of projectile combos was Kitana, because she can do the air fans and ground fans in the same combo. Remember when she could do that, NetherRealm? Remember when Kitana had fan combos? I'm sorry, I'm a bit salty. She's still fun in MK11, but what happened to my fan combos? But I know what you're thinking. 2 fans aren't that impressive, underdog. Just a ground fan and an air fan, barely any damage at all. What's the big deal? Well, get this. Kitana can actually dash cancel the EX fan toss before the second fan comes out, and then she can just do it again. Dash, do it again, dash, do it again, up to 3 times if she wants to. So when you combine that with her regular fans, both the ground and air versions, you get a pretty damaging combo. And the damage isn't as crazy as Shang Tsung, but keep in mind Kitana had really good keep away with these fans, and if any of them touched you, she got a full combo every time. The first time I saw this combo was at EVO, and it blew my mind along with the entire crowd. You could hear them erupting with amazement. They didn't know this was possible. And as a result, that combo stuck with me. Kitana has unbreakable fan combos, especially if she has 3 bars of meter, and it looks so sick. And then finally, we have Freddy Krueger. This guy played keep away just like Shang Tsung, but the thing is, he was way better at it, and you didn't even have to use the projectiles, but of course you could. This guy was a keep away nightmare. And like I said earlier, certain moves can't be combo broken in this game. They don't have to be projectiles necessarily, and one great example are these ground claws from Freddy. These cannot be broken at all, and that's kind of an issue because they all combo into each other. In fact, you can do up to 5 in the same combo if you want to, and it only costs 1 bar of meter. And once again, the damage isn't quite as crazy as Shang Tsung, but keep in mind Freddy Krueger was a top 3 character. He was absolutely astonishing. So when you combine his amazing keep away with these unbreakable combos, it makes him that much scarier. And not to mention, this combo is stupid easy, unlike Shang Tsung's, which actually requires some practice. The Freddy combos are not hard at all. But then I wanted to talk about Tremor, because his unbreakable combo is absolutely hilarious. It's only one move once you switch to lava mode. Just bullet the opponent and then just keep doing it. The same move over and over again, up to like 5 times if you want. That's right, with Tremor you can do the same special move over and over again broken and the opponent just has to deal with it. Just like Mortal Kombat 9, certain moves in this game can't be combo broken, and this boulder is one of those moves, but Mortal Kombat X added something interesting to the meta of combo breakers. Unlike any other game in the Mortal Kombat series so far, you can throw the opponent if they're airborne during a combo, and it doesn't have to be a command grab. Literally any throw in the game can work on an airborne opponent during a combo. And that is super important to know because you actually can't use the combo breaker on throws. Now you can break the throw, but it's a different input than the combo breaker input. And as a result, if you're fighting the opponent and you see them build 2 bars, you can just throw them. And if they're not ready for that throw, you get the guaranteed damage. So now let's do that same combo with Tremor, but this time we're going to end with a throw and get a bit more guaranteed damage. Once again, you could break the throw, but not with a combo breaker. So the opponent had to know the throw was coming. Or if you had 3 bars, just don't do the throw at all. Just end the combo with your X-ray. It tracks the opponent's location and X-rays can't be combo broken. So yeah, Tremor had some really good unbreakable damage and it was stupid easy. But then finally we have to talk about Quan Chi because this character was the most cheap, at least when it came to breaking combo breaker itself. This man got away with murder. Almost everything he did could not be escaped with the combo breaker. Take for example his ground blast. This thing cannot be combo broken, and of course you can amplify it and then just keep doing that. That entire combo was guaranteed 30%. Now, did it cost all 3 bars? Yes, but at any point I can catch you with one of these and then just keep going. It's ridiculous. But we're not even close to done because his trance is also unbreakable as well. So if he lands an overhead mix-up, he just gets a full combo because you can't break the trance. And then if he lands a low attack, like after Puggles for example, he also gets a full combo. And of course, because it's MKX, you can combine those mix-ups. You can do an overhead into a low, into the trance, and it's all unbreakable, and also really difficult to block because you can change the overhead timing. Or hey, maybe you just land a YOLO neutral jump punch. Those are very strong in this game. Well, guess what? You also get the guaranteed trance in that situation too. And the reason that's a big deal is because after the trance, you can just do the whole ground burst combo that you saw earlier. So once again, after any of these mix-ups, you get a guaranteed combo, or even better, you can land a long combo and then end with the trance and then have time to summon the bat and then go for a ridiculous 50-50 mix-up. Yeah, this character was cheap. Just watch pro tournaments and see what robbery this man was capable of. He touched you once and then just did reset after reset into guaranteed damage that could not be combo broken. So yeah, Quan Chi was absolutely absurd, especially when the game first came out. Now he did get some nerfs here and there, thank God, but he was never not a good character. He was always pretty decent. And in case you're wondering why NetherRealm thought that was okay, it's because Quan Chi had a terrible wake-up game. Nothing he did was invincible, including this teleport, and he could armor it, but it was so slow on startup that pretty much any 2-hitting move could beat it outright. So for example, you could knock Quan Chi down and then just like do this, and it would beat his wake-up options every time. However, even if his wake-up game was terrible, I think Quan Chi was still a bit too good. He had 50-50s for days, he got combos off of everything, and it was all unbreakable. And then finally, we have Mortal Kombat 11, and this game doesn't actually have Combo Breaker, instead it has Breakaway. And most players absolutely hate that. They prefer Combo Breaker to Breakaway, but I will say this much, at least Breakaway's rules make sense. If the opponent's in the air, they can drop out of a combo. If they're on the ground, they cannot. And while that is still very biased depending on your character, at least it makes sense. I know that every character can break away when airborne, but they can't break away when grounded. Unlike MK9 and MKX, where certain attacks just couldn't be combo broken, and there was no good reason why. You just had to go into practice mode and then waste your time learning which moves could and could not be combo broken. But yeah, in this game, any combo that keeps you on the ground can't be broken, which does suck because certain characters like Johnny Cage can just get combos for free. That 28% was 100% guaranteed, there was nothing you could do. However, for characters like D'Vorah, it's the exact opposite. The second she launches you for a combo, you can break away immediately if you have the bars for it, and she can barely manage an uppercut in time. But don't worry, the bias just keeps on going because certain characters like Johnny Cage can also dash cancel their X-ray, which means their combos get even longer and do even more damage. And then for Johnny Cage, he also gets access to a new crushing blow, which stuns the opponent for even more combo follow-ups and damage. Or in other words, whenever Johnny Cage is low on health, he can just do combos like this, and all of the damage is guaranteed. You can never break away, hold all this damage. But then next up we have Jackie Briggs, one of my favorite characters to play in the entire game. Not only is her damage all grounded, so you can't escape any of it, but she also has this move as a custom ability, and it has a very unique crushing blow. If you land a combo of I think 8 hits or more, you get the crushing blow for even more damage. And like I just mentioned, those 8 hits are 100% guaranteed. You can't escape them, and then you meter burn and bop. As you just saw, the damage is stupid easy, but the thing is, you don't even need this knee. It's completely optional. You can just end your combo with this string instead. Despite the opponent being airborne, they can't break away before that last hit. It's all guaranteed. Or in other words, you can do a combo like this and all of the damage is guaranteed. Sure, it cost me 2 bars, but at the same time, that's 35% unbreakable damage, and it didn't cost a crushing blow. It didn't require anything special. All I needed was 2 bars and a bit of combo experience. And believe it or not, she can get even more damage if you use the plasma projectiles. So put simply, if you're ever below 1/3 health and Jackie touches you, you're just dead. The combos are guaranteed. And then finally, to end things with a bang, we have the Sindel combo. Once again, 100% unbreakable, and I think it's the most damaging unbreakable combo in the game, especially if you use X-Ray. However, do keep in mind, landing that first jump in is very difficult because the hitbox is ridiculously bad, and then on top of that, the combo itself is also not easy at all. But even so, the damage is still quite crazy, and there's no way to escape any of it. In the hands of a good player, this damage is all guaranteed. Alright, and there you have it everyone, the biggest exploit in NetherRealm history, avoiding the combo breaker completely from game to game. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.